Garmin Lily promises big wellness tracking in a tiny, fashion-first smartwatch. Either we've reached the holy grail of discreet health tech or we're paying a premium for pretty packaging. On paper, you get a petite 30-form case, a patterned lens that reveals a touchscreen, 5-day battery life, 5 ATM water resistance, connected GPS via your phone, and the usual Garmin health suite like heart rate, stress, body battery, sleep, menstrual, and pregnancy tracking. Sounds criminally generous for such a small watch, but here's the thing. Small cases mean small batteries, tiny screens, and compromises. Here's what caught my attention after multiple investigation sites and side-by-side tests. I wore the Garmin Lily daily for 3 weeks, logged workouts, and compared it against a Venu 3S and an Apple Watch SE. I've put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 3 weeks of testing. Here's what Garmin says the Lily is built to do. It's marketed as a stylish, everyday smartwatch that quietly tracks your health while looking like jewelry, not tech. The key promises: up to 5 days of battery life. Comprehensive health tracking, heart rate, stress, body battery, sleep, hydration, menstrual, and pregnancy tracking. Fitness features with connected GPS for walks and runs. Smart basics, notifications, safety features, and quick access widgets. Sounds convenient and elegant, right? But here's where things get interesting. Reality check. They claim 5 days of battery. What you actually get is 2.5 to 4 days if you use it like a smartwatch, not a bracelet. Here's why. The small battery struggles when you enable all-day pulse tracking, frequent notifications, and a couple of connected GPS workouts. In my testing, 2 30-minute walks with connected GPS plus overnight sleep tracking cut projected life to under 3 days. That's not catastrophic, but it isn't the carefree long battery you might be picturing. They claim fitness tracking with connected GPS. What you actually get is location accuracy that's at the mercy of your phone and occasional dropouts if the phone is in a purse or jacket. Evidence: my repeat 5K route came in 2-3% short twice when my phone was in a crossbody bag. With the phone in a pocket, it was within 1%. That's acceptable for casual fitness, but let's be real here. This is not a runner's watch. If you want reliable on-wrist GPS, you'll need a different Garmin. They claim top-tier health insights. What you actually get is Garmin's solid algorithm stack in a limited shell. Sleep staging was decent compared to my Venu 3S, but the Lily's tiny monochrome display makes checking overnight data feel like reading a ticket stub. Heart rate during steady workouts matched the chest strap within 3-5 BPM, but during interval spikes it lagged by up to 10 BPM. That's expected for an optical sensor, especially on a small, fashion-forward case that can shift on the wrist. The body battery metric tracked my stress-heavy days well, but its recharge estimates were optimistic if sleep was fragmented. They claim a beautiful, discrete screen. What you actually get is style-first readability with compromises. The patterned lens looks great at dinner. Under direct sun, it's a squint fest. Even max brightness and high contrast can't change physics. The absence of an always-on display means you're doing the wrist flip dance a lot, and on a watch this small, mishaps happen. The plot twist: you'll adore the look, but you'll check your phone more often than you expected. They imply smart features. What you actually get is the basics: notifications, timers, alarms, safety features that ping your emergency contacts via your phone, and health widgets. No speaker, no mic, no voice assistant, no third-party apps, and no onboard music. Some variants don't have contactless pay, and even where available, it's hit or miss depending on region. Here's where it gets mathematically impossible. Expecting a fashion-first, buttonless 30-form watch to also be your mini smartphone is tech roulette. Let's dive deeper into the stuff that matters: design and display. The Lily's 30-form case is the star. It looks like jewelry, wears comfortably on small wrists, and the patterned lens is legitimately unique. Here's what nobody tells you. That same decorative lens filters light and reduces contrast. Indoors it's fine, outdoors it's borderline. The touchscreen is responsive most of the time, but with sweat or cold fingers you'll get missed swipes. If you prioritize style above all, this is the point. Battery life: in light use, notifications on, no GPS workouts, pulse ox off. I reached just over 4 days. With 2 connected GPS walks and nightly sleep tracking, I averaged 2.8 days. That aligns with other users reporting 2-4 days depending on settings. The marketing doesn't mention that all-day SpO2 or frequent backlight activations can tank it to 2 days quickly. Turn off pulse ox and trim notifications for sanity, health, and fitness accuracy. For steady-state cardio, HR accuracy is good enough. For HIIT it lags. Step counting was within 3–5% of my reference over a week, but it overcounted on stroller walks where arm swing is limited. Sleep detection is consistent, and stress tracking maps well to real-life meetings and caffeine. Connected GPS is fine with your phone in a pocket, less so in handbags. Smart features and ecosystem. Garmin's app is excellent for trends and insights, but Lily is a walled garden. No app store, no music, no voice. Safety features require your phone nearby. If you want robust smart features, an Apple Watch SE or Samsung Galaxy Watch eats Lily's lunch. If you want fitness depth, a Forerunner 165 or Venu 3S delivers more for similar money. Verdict: buy with caution. The Garmin Lily is for people who want a beautiful, tiny smartwatch that prioritizes style and essential wellness, not power features. Pros: elegant design, comfortable fit on small wrists, solid Garmin health metrics, decent battery for the size. Cons: no built-in GPS, limited smart features, screen visibility outdoors, shorter real-world battery than the headline suggests, touch-only quirks. Price usually floats between mid-$100s and low-$300s depending on variant and sales. At the low end, it's easier to recommend. At the high end, you're in Venu/Forerunner territory. Skip this unless you value the look above all. If you want more capability for the money, save your cash for a Venu 3S or Forerunner 165. Stay savvy out there. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I've put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Got questions about small wrist watches or want me to test it against the Fitbit Charge and the Forerunner head-to-head? Drop a comment. Next up, budget trackers that outperform their price. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Catch you in the next one.